I am Mr. Hale. And I'm the athletic director here at YISS.
Mr. Hale, the best athletic director in the world.
And I am married to Mrs. Brooke Hale.
Mr. Hale is like the best husband ever!
A leap of faith is, well, it's basically when God asks you to do something and you have no idea about the details. The best example would be Abraham in the Bible, where God told him to go and he had no idea where or why or how long it would take. It's so difficult for people because people, in order to take a leap of faith, you have to give up control, and people like having control. One summer in between my sophomore and junior year of college, I took a job where basically I was put out on my own and I had to find a place to stay, and I was selling books from house to house, door to door, and it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. At first I was just trying hard to do it on my own, and there were days where I just sat in my car for hours because I just couldn't. It's not my personality. I couldn't get out of the car to do the job. And when I got to the point where I realized I just couldn't do it, I said, well, I know that God's always been with me, and He's with me now, and if I want to get through it, I'm going to have to rely on Him. And so I did, and it was a daily struggle. It was every day I had to say, I give it up to you. I just had to get to the point where I was like, I know I can't do it, so I need God to get me through it. A verse that really always helps me is the Great Commission. Jesus came to His disciples and told them, I have been given complete authority in heaven and on earth. Therefore go and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey all the commands I have given you, and be sure of this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. At the end of it, He just gives His apostles the biggest command, most impossible leap of faith that you can think of. But He says at the very end, lo, I will be with you always, even to the end of the age. And no matter what He asks us to do, He's always with us. It's worthwhile to take the leap of faith because, well, everything we do, everything God takes us through is to make us more like Him. And that's what we want to do in this life. So it is worthwhile.
Mr. Hale, our athletic director, is a really nice coach.
Mr. Hale's like a really funny person to talk to.
And he also really cares for the students.
And he's like a great PE teacher from what I see.
Mr. Hale is a nice person, and I'm glad that I got to interview him.
Bye.